This is not an open world survival zombie game. The levels in this game are played in order, and the levels themselves offer a larger degree of freedom to us players. Basically, it's a turn-based zombie survival game where you're controlling 4 survivors, trying to make it through a zombie apocalypse. Each survivor is a bit different, and so are the weapons he or she uses. The game runs on a pretty simple system where each survivor gets 4 action points per turn to do whatever they need, moving around, searching for loot, attacking zombies of course, or barricading doors. The game's main thing is its noise system. Pretty much everything you do makes noise, which fills up the meter at the top of your screen. If it fills up, you get more zombies spawning in, and they get more aggressive as well. I'm not exactly sure if this system is working or implemented correctly, as I had zombies constantly spawn in that knew my exact location, even with the noise meter at 0. The impact sounds and also zombie drop animations look surprisingly good in this game, but I was a bit disappointed that zombie bodies vanish instantly. Fighting is very straightforward, perhaps too straightforward. Your attacks have really low hit chances. We are talking 30 to 40% most of the time. The game tries to explain this by saying you need to hit vital organs to actually hurt the zombies, but really it just means you spend a lot of time missing your shots and swings. It feels just a bit ridiculous, shooting a zombie right in the head with a shotgun and doing absolutely 0 damage. There's no special tactics like flanking bonuses or anything. You just click and hope for the best. The game has different types of zombies to deal with. You've got the basic ones, but there are also special infected, like runners that move faster, and these tank-like zombies. As you play through the 16 mission campaign, you can find all sorts of items. There are weapons you need to actually equip in your hands to use. Items that give you passive bonuses just by having them in your inventory, and also quest items. You can also use things like toolkits to barricade doors. Between missions, your survivors can level up and get new abilities, but they are mostly passive things like percentage increases. There's not really any active abilities you can use to turn the tide of battle, which is a bit sad honestly. At least I have not seen any. Now the environment plays a part too. You can go inside buildings for example. Some zombies will crawl through windows or come up from below, and you need to think about positioning, since getting surrounded is basically a death sentence. The problem is that due to the seemingly never-ending spawnings, this is sometimes impossible to avoid, especially in the narrow areas. The music and atmosphere in this game was surprisingly good, I'd say, so I'll definitely give it that. But the core gameplay loop could use more depth. Right now it's a lot of moving around trying to manage your noise level, while dealing with really unfavorable RNG. When things go wrong, there are not many tactical options. This game is not an early access title. The developer estimates between 6 and 12 hours of gameplay. The foundations are there, but for an actual release, I am worried about some mechanics not being properly implemented and considered. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.